in determining what is appropriate behavior for a student who's often old enough to vote?
Well, I do not believe that we just have to dictate to students, but I feel that we can guide students into what is appropriate, because I feel there is something that is appropriate for an academic environment which may be very different from what is appropriate if one is going for a dance or if one is having a going for a picnic and so on. So it's a question of helping students to find their own balance. That's what I think is important. And I feel it is also important that we take students into confidence. And these matters can be discussed with them. I certainly encourage our own senior students to explain about what are the limits about what is appropriate in dress to the younger students, to the newcomers when they come to campus.
So may I ask
I
you,
do not think
may
it
I
is
interrupt
for
you
me as principal to be dictating to the students, but we do have a broad framework of what is acceptable and what might be not quite so acceptable.
Dr. Vishwanathan, if I may go back to you, since you're the most vociferous proponent of a certain code of behavior on a university campus, could you share with our viewers outside Chennai what is an appropriate dress code for students who study at the university that you supervise?
No, it is a very decent dress, that's all. We don't prescribe any such uniform systems, etc. It should not be unusual dress. Like sometimes our students are wearing T-bunions, writing so many writings on the bunion, front and back, and which is really distracting the students as well as the teachers in the class. So in our campus, for the past 1 month or 2 months, we found entire students are behaving very nicely without any resistance. We are keeping on very well. Not even a single student protested. They realize the importance of the campus discipline. They are cooperating with us.
Well, let me just get Karthi in. Karthi, if I can get you in. It's interesting because Sania Mirza, the national icon right now, is famous for those writings across her t-shirt. She wouldn't be able to study at Anna University, would she?
She won't be allowed to come into Anna University, I guess. And I think Professor Vishwanathan is not telling the whole picture. He doesn't allow, according to him, women shouldn't wear jeans. I think you should ask him whether he considers jeans as appropriate, decent clothing for women.
Let him respond to that.
I think he
Karthi, why don't you let him respond to that? Dr. Vishwanathan, are jeans appropriate?
Jeans for girls we don't recommend.
That's what he says. I mean, here we are in 2005. He says that jeans is indecent clothing for women. This is the most sexist comment one can hear. And this is very, very regrettable that this is coming from Madras, especially when this state is ruled by a lady who has broken all stereotypes and has broken the glass ceiling and has battled the male bastion. Here we have people in the establishment who are perpetuating a sexist theory here.
Dr. Vishwanathan, you've got to tell us why jeans are inappropriate for women. I'm wearing a pair right now.
No, I am telling you.
You won't be allowed into Anna University, Barka.
We have seen that there are lot of distractions among the students who are wearing pant with some tops and transparent dresses. There are really something like distracting. That's
what he portrays women as Menakas, who are out there to to break the tapas of Vishwamitra, or Eves, who are here to distract the Adams of the world. So it's a very, very sexist theory.
Well, this is just a debate that I've got to laugh at because I don't know what else to say. Karthi Chidambaram and Dr. Vishwanathan, thanks very much. Final comments from the two women principals, listening to those two men battle it out. From you first, Dr. Neela Verghese from Mumbai, jeans inappropriate dressing from women, this coming from the Vice Chancellor of a major university. What would you say?
Well, I cannot speak for Chennai and what is the situation in Anna University. I certainly consider it perfectly appropriate in our context in Mumbai. Most of my students are dressed in jeans and I find that perfectly acceptable. But I cannot talk about the situation in that particular university since I'm not there.
Is there anything particular you wouldn't allow? Ma'am, is there anything...
context, I think jeans are perfectly okay.
Is there anything specific that you would absolutely not permit on your college?
Well, I would not suggest that girls wear very short shorts, for example, because that might be appropriate when they are playing basketball or when they are on the track field, but in classrooms that may not be very appropriate. Or very skimpy tops, for example. Again, that might be all right if they're going for a social, but not in the classroom. So these are some broad frameworks that we do provide for the students, and we dialogue with them, I must say.
Thanks very much, Dr. Verghese. Final word from you, ma'am. It's, you know, we've seen a whole spectrum of things. In one city, jeans not appropriate. In another city, perhaps skimpy tops and not shorts. Who decides this, and is the way out to maybe debate with the student council of a college and also let them be part of setting what's appropriate?
This is a debate that's inevitable, because in little groups in the college there would be a discussion about what somebody is wearing, you know, and the kind of looks or the kind of sniggers that a peer group gives itself is a kind of indirect counseling to someone that she's probably gone beyond limits.
But a university in 2005 where women can't wear jeans?
I think there can be nothing more distracting for the wearer and the viewer than a sari. You know,
and you're appropriately wearing one.
Yes, I know. It's a cultural indoctrination. I think jeans are extremely practical and very youthful. And
the debate carries on.
Yes, nothing indecent.
All right. Thanks very much,
Thank
Dr.
you,
Veera
Radha.
Ramachandran. Well, the jury's still out on who decides and what's that middle ground between decorum and dictatorship by university establishments. We'll take a quick break. After that, the annual solar eclipse provides for some vision.